This weekend I saw Die Hard for the first time on Saturday, and I have to say I love it. This is now my new favorite movie of all time. Now I'm sure a few people will be disappointed that The Dark Knight is no longer my favorite. Just let me say, they may switch around several times. All I know is these are both perfect movies that are basically flawless, with the right actors, with the great chemistry of them. Well, I'm going to give you guys my personal review of Die Hard today. So why don't I start off by giving you guys a 10-second warning, which means there will be some massive spoilers, and if you cannot handle violence, I don't know if you should watch it. So I will give you 10 seconds to turn it off. Okay, guys, you have now been warned, so without further ado, let's get into some good. So with good, we have Bruce Willis as John McClane. That is good. I love the storyline of it. The fact that this one and the sequel are set around Christmas, that's also amazing. I mean, I thought the sequel was good, but none of them. I'm still in my marathon right now. I've seen the first, the second, and the third. I'm currently watching the fourth, but so far, the original is my favorite, and I doubt it will ever be topped because 4 does not seem that good. It seems a bit boring at times, and will maybe give me I may give a sympathy pass. But A Good Day to Die Hard, I've heard some really bad things about, so I highly doubt I will like it very much. But I absolutely love the original. It gives everything. We get Alan Rickman as what is his name? Hans Gruber. So that is cool, and I will make a priority to watch this every single Christmas. Probably the second as well, because those two are both so good. I mean, the second was good, but I like the third and the first more than the second. But the second so far is better than the fourth. But I gotta say, it's not truly Christmas until Hans is falling off the tower. And Hans Gruber is played by Alan Rickman, who plays none other than the famous Severus Snape in the Harry Potter franchise. But there is no denying his best portrayal was definitely of Hans Gruber in the Die Hard franchise. Now, one amazing thing about this is how it doesn't feel like rushed at all. It feels perfectly at its time limit. I mean, I thought the villain was amazing. I mean, Alan Rickman just fully embraces the role. Hard to think that we almost didn't get Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber, because he almost didn't want it, because he wanted his first job in acting to be as someone good, not bad. Although he seems to play a lot of people that are very mean or bad, like Snape and Hans Gruber. I have not seen the Alice in Wonderland live action remake, so I don't know what he is in that. But this I will give. So if I had to give it a 1 out of 10, I will give this a 45 trillion out of 10. Meanwhile, The Dark Knight rests at about 44 trillion. So this is by far the coolest movie I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. And Bruce Willis as John McClane, he is amazing, especially with the one-liners he likes to make. Like, one of the things is when he's in a vent, he's walking through and he says to himself, Now I know what a microwave dinner feels like." That is what you would call a one-liner. Another one of the coolest is when the police officer who ends up becoming friends with him is pulling out and the window's broken. He says probably one of Bruce Willis's most iconic and repeated lines ever: "Welcome to the party, pal." This is just such an amazing movie, and the sequels are good. Well, I mean, the second and the third are, but I mean, I just absolutely adore this movie. And this, I highly doubt it will ever be topped. I know I did say that about The Dark Knight, but this I'm pretty much certain about. Thank you guys for watching my first ever movie review, and I hope you guys have a good one. And I highly suggest you guys watch Die Hard. It is a must-see. It is by far the best movie ever made. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.